Hey guys, welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have an awesome show for you today. We have a very cool event that we found on Visit Madison that we're going to talk about later. Madison Optometric Center is here, and joining us first, we have Tom Keeney, who joins us from Breakaway Sports. We have a very active show today.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us. Now, Breakaway Sports, soccer in the Midwest and in Madison, and just the U.S. in general, is something that we obviously want to talk to you about, as the sport is gaining interest and is just a wonderful way for folks to get exercise. So what do you think makes indoor soccer so popular here?
A couple of things. One, it is, like you mentioned, it's great exercise, and I think people like that. But it's also, we offer programs for a lot of different skill levels, a lot of people age. Doesn't take a lot to get organized, and it's pretty fun.
Absolutely. And for as far as soccer goes, it's such a nice thing for folks to be able to play indoors for a number of reasons, all year round, really, especially here in our winters.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about Breakaway? You guys have a wonderful reputation. I know you guys are doing a lot of great things over there. So what do you think it is that makes you guys different and sets you apart?
One of the things that I think that we take pride in is our customer service. People have questions, we give them answers as best we can. I think our reputation for sportsmanship and fair play is really important, as well as our emphasis on participation, particularly for the kids. We get them out there. They can't just hide, they have to play.
And why do you think that soccer is so popular both for kids and adults, here in the U.S.? What is it about soccer that makes it so great?
Well, in truth, it doesn't take a lot to get a team started. You just need shin guards, pair of shoes, and some field, to play. Beyond that, it's the exercise, like we talked about earlier, and it's great social fun. So.
Yeah, and it's a nice way for folks to be able to, like you said, it doesn't take a lot to be able to play a sport without needing a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
There's not as much equipment, and you can get a team together and just have some fun. So, for folks who maybe haven't been really involved in soccer before, and they may watch this and want to get involved, talk about what kinds of activities, training, classes, all that kind of stuff that you have, both for kids and for adults.
Right, that's great. We have classes, kind of introductory classes for 2, 3, 4-year-olds that are really adorable, to fun and see kids chase the ball around. And then we have some other kind of confidence skill building classes for the kids, between ages of 6 and 10, and skill development classes for kids, and even returning adults. We have programs for adults who want to get reacquainted with soccer, maybe for the first time they play. It's just skill building, and that's personal skills, social skills, as well as technical skills on the soccer field. So.
Absolutely. And now you guys are located in Fitchburg.
Fitchburg, yeah.
So how has Fitchburg embraced your outlook and the things that you guys are doing?
The Chamber of Commerce and the City of Fitchburg have been great supporters of business in general, but particularly of Breakaway. We do some programming with them and try and integrate the Fitchburg programs into what we offer the community. It's been pretty good.
What do you think for folks watching who want to know, who maybe are really familiar with soccer and want to know what kinds of trends are coming? What's the next big thing for soccer? Do you think?
With the World Cup this past summer, it's still going on right now. I think awareness has been increased. There are lots of people who want a little bit more specialized training. They see somebody like the goalie for the U.S., Tim Howard, who just kept making save after save after save. Well, how did he get so good? He was awesome. And I think so people want to see a little bit more specialized training, maybe to be more creative skills, dribbling skills, or being a better goalie. But I think that's the way things are going.
Very neat, and what a great way to be able to do that indoor. And you guys were actually the first indoor soccer complex, at least here in the area.
Yeah,
So,
we started in Fitchburg in 1996.
very neat. So you guys have been around for a long time and are doing great things for kids, for adults alike who want to get involved in leagues. And you guys are, I know, very well involved in the community. So we appreciate all that kind of stuff, and that's why we wanted to have you on and tell us all about soccer's latest and greatest.
Very
so
good.
Thank you so much for
Well,
joining
thank you,
us.
Jessa.
We appreciate it very much. All right, guys. Well, we have Madison Optometric Center coming up right after the break, and their dog will be on too, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to Talk of the Town. We have quite the group joining us now, all from Madison Optometric Center. I'll give you the rundown really quick. So we've got Lynn, and we've got their mascot dog Tara, and Samantha, Ryan, and Colleen, who are all joining us. So guys, I have a million questions to ask you, so I'm going to just kind of jump in. We asked you here because you guys, really have a passion for comprehensive care and fashionable eyewear and all that great stuff. You give the full experience, but I know you guys have been around for a long time. So Colleen, tell us just a little bit about how long you guys have been in business and how everything kind of came about.
Yeah, Dr. Tom Munn started the practice back in 1983. So we've been on State Street for quite a while. Lynn became his business partner 2 years ago and been going strong ever since.
And the rest is history, right?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Lynn, for folks at home who may not be very familiar with you guys, just tell us, kind of a little background about what you guys do and how it all works.
Well, we have two doctors on staff, Dr. Nancy Katraba and Dr. Michael Morgenthaler. They do comprehensive eye exams, contact lens fittings, and laser vision consults. From there, they get turned over to my trusty staff or myself to breeze through the frames, pick out the best option for them, and then we sit down and talk about their lens options and how it best suits their lifestyle.
All right, so they get the full experience,
Absolutely.
full care.
Yes.
And Ryan, in your opinion, what are some things that viewers at home really need to know? If there was one or two important things that you could tell them.
Right, we emphasize just on good customer service, helping them pick out their frames. The four of us really, with the four of us combined, we have about 100 years of experience altogether. So just really when the patient walks in the door that we're making sure that they're being helped and that they feel comfortable. It's like a nice family place to be.
Absolutely, and that's so important for folks who are coming in not sure of what they're needing or what that experience is going to look like. Lynn, what do you think is something that really sets you guys apart, that makes you different from competitors out there? Because there's a lot of competition in this market.
There is. Several things. I think our selection of eyewear is key. We try to put in products that you can't get anywhere else. We use products that are made in the USA, and we're really proud of that. Also, we have an iPad app that we can actually take your picture while you're trying on your glasses, and then that app also interacts and shows you lens options too. So just all the right tools.
Very neat. Wow, I didn't know that. So you can actually kind of check out what you're going to look like.
Absolutely.
How cool is that?
Yes.
And you guys brought a bunch of really cool selection of lenswear. I know you guys have all kinds of different brands and options for people to choose from. And Samantha, I want to ask you, I know there's a cool history as far as your location on State Street. It's been there for a while. So talk to us a little bit about the history there.
Well, before Dr. Munns took it over in 1983, it was a perfume shop, and you can actually still see the fixtures in our practice today. It really still has the State Street feel to it too.
And as far as, you guys have been in business for over 30 years, right? So tell me a little bit about, how do you continue, after 30 years in business, continue to gain customers and keep those loyal customers? Talk to me about that.
Well, I truly feel it's the location that Dr. Munns picked out on State Street. We cater to the students. We're easy and convenient for them. But the ever-growing downtown Madison population, you can walk from your condo down State Street, and there we are. We've also tried to stay really conscious about the rising costs of eyewear and the costs of insurance. And we have some creative insurance options in lieu of vision insurance for our patients too, to just make them more affordable.
That is awesome. And yeah, what a great location. And, you know, people always worry about parking and stuff down there, but the parking there is actually pretty easy. You guys have a parking ramp nearby, and just come for the great experience. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. And you get to see Tara. So, I mean, that's really all that matters.
She's there every day.
So we're almost out of time, but I want to ask Colleen, talk to us a little bit about lens technology at Madison Optometric Center, and what's going on with, you know, what's the latest and greatest?
Oh, every year the lens technology just gets better and better. We specialize in digital lenses, which basically are laser made. The prescription is on the back side of the lens, so the patient can see, you know, better, clearer, you know, wider field of vision. So every year the technologies just improve greatly. It's awesome.
Absolutely. And, you know, we're about to wrap up, but I just want to mention, too, that you guys really have some great community efforts that are going on, too. So it's really nice to see you guys give back. What are just a couple things that you guys do to be involved?
We do charity golf outings for breast cancer awareness. We also have done donations to the local UW for events. Along with that, we've also done walks for charities as well.
Very good.
Yeah.
So all kinds of wonderful community type events. You guys are really very involved, and obviously a very nice group of folks, and great for families to come out and get the full experience and see the mascot too. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
You guys stay right where you are. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up right after the break. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining us now is Tyler, who joins us from Brittingham Boats. First of all, welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, Tyler, I found you because I was perusing on visitmadison.com, and there's all kinds of awesome events on there for folks who are visiting or folks who, you know, are just veterans of the area looking for something new and exciting to do. And one of the events that I found on there was all about stand-up paddleboard.
Yeah.
So, talk to me a little bit about this event and, you know, why stand-up paddleboarding? Who is it? What do you guys do?
Yeah. Well, first off, this weekend we have the largest paddleboard festival in the Midwest. We're drawing professional racers from around the country, but it's really celebrating everything that is paddleboarding. So if you've never tried it, if you've never been on a paddleboard, not even sure what it is, it's definitely the place to be to come and check it all out. Who can do it?
Yeah. So is this for beginners?
This is for beginners.
Okay.
Absolutely. This festival will get first-timers from 8 to 80 years old out on the water.
Wow.
But you'll also have an opportunity to see some of the best racers in the country competing throughout the day.
So you'll see all kinds of different skill level, but don't be afraid if you don't know what you're doing, that's okay, right?
Exactly.
All right, very cool. So you guys do events all over, right? So
Yeah.
why are you coming to Madison? What is it about Madison that makes this a good location?
Well, the neat thing is, first, the people in Madison really enjoy their outdoor sports. We actually have a number of paddleboard companies, including Paddleboard Specialists, who are the organizers and the chairs of the event, who are one of the largest retailers of really quality paddleboards. So they started this event to really celebrate Midwest paddling. Everybody thinks of paddleboard as something you have to do on the surf, but it's something you can do here in Madison on the lakes.
Very cool. And now this is a whole festival. This is the Midwest Stand-Up Paddleboard Festival. It's kind of a mouthful, but there's all kinds of cool things to do here in Madison, and this is definitely one of those things.
Yeah.
So if we're thinking about attending the festival, what other kinds of events are going on?
Well, starting at 8 and 11 o'clock are the two professional races. At 10 o'clock, we're actually going to break the Guinness World Record of stand-up paddleboard yoga. So we're going to try doing yoga on paddleboards and have hopefully over 250 people doing it at the same time. So whether you want to be a participant or just come down for the spectacle, it'll definitely be great. We also have a number of beginner clinics if you want to try learning, or advanced clinics if you want to know more about the equipment, about different stroke techniques. So all the events on land are free. There's a small fee for any of the on-water classes.
Very cool. So there's actually some free activity.
It's all free. Come on down.
That's awesome. So we're hoping to break some records here.
That's
that
right.
could be very interesting. And for folks who have any interest in watching some, seasoned paddleboarders, how cool is that? You get to come out and see some folks who have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, and this is right downtown at Brittingham Park. So you can go to Art Fair on the Square and then stop on down and check out the paddleboarding at Brittingham Boats.
That's awesome. Are there any other special events going on that you want to share with us?
Well, we have a number of special events, including that evening at Brittingham Boats. We're doing a full moon paddle, where you can actually take a canoe, kayak, paddle boat out onto the water underneath the full moon. We have campfires to roast marshmallows and bands playing. So all day Saturday we have a lot going on, and also Friday evening at Hotel Red we're having a pre-party from 5 to 7:30. So if you want to get a little bit more information, come to Hotel Red Friday and then stay at Brittingham Boats throughout the entire day.
Wow, lots to do.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about stand-up paddleboarding. Have you done this? Is this something that you've been doing forever and ever and ever? Tell me about that.
Well, I think when you're on the lakes, you want to, as a kid, you just stand up in anything. So I started standing up in canoes, grabbing a canoe paddle and seeing how it would work. I actually was out paddleboarding this morning, and it's just an incredible way to explore the water. Madison has a lot of great lakes. Paddleboarding really provides a number of options for how to experience the lakes, whether it's a swim raft, whether it's a fishing platform, or if you want, it can be a really great workout. So really brace those abs and get out there paddling hard, and you'll find that it's a fantastic full body workout as well.
Absolutely. So all kinds of fun and great physical activity.
Yes.
And then you get to sport this great tan that you have going on too. So an added bonus, of
Yes.
course. So just for a reminder for you guys, the event is July 11th and 12th, right?
Yep.
So
This Saturday, first race is at 8, second race is at 11. The Guinness World Record breaking is going to happen at 10, and then we have clinics from noon till 3:30.
very good. Well, I really appreciate you coming on, Tyler, and talking about all this stuff. And go to visit Madison.com too, because there's all kinds of events. Kids race coming up, Dane County Fair is just around the corner, and this is just another great event that we can check out. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys stay in your chairs. We're going to be right back with more Talk of the Town after the break. Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. This is a very active show that we have. Joining us now, we have Eric Fritz, who joins us from KEVA Sports Center, and we're so glad to have you because you are celebrating a 15-year birthday.
Absolutely.
So very cool.
Starting August, 15 years of business. It's been
Wow.
a long ride, good ride.
It goes fast. Now, you guys opened in 1999.
Yes.
I'm sad that that's 15 years ago for
So am I.
starters, but that's okay. So, Kiva, I know a lot of people know about you guys and know about what you do, but
Sure.
what does Kiva stand for?
Kiva was a word that I found when I was out on the West Coast. I was searching. I had a page of words that I wanted to use for the name of the sports center, and came across Kiva not once but twice, and I knew that that was the sign that. And then I started to look it up, and what Kiva is, it's a Native American word, and the Kiva was the meeting hut for the community. In a sense, that's what we are. We're this glorified community center that really connects people from all over Madison and Dane County.
Very neat. And in case folks aren't familiar with Kiva, you guys have a wonderful sports complex in Middleton.
Thank you.
So, a great place to be active, have kids running around, birthday
Right.
parties, all that kind of stuff. And now you guys have been at it for 15 years.
Yes,
So
yes.
what does it mean to you to be down the road now 15 years and to have been doing this for so long? What is, tell me the significance there that your business is turning 15.
There's been certain milestones along the road, and just getting to the first 5 years is just a major one. We made it. We made the hump. There were definitely times where I didn't think we would in that first year. And what's been great is I've been able to go back to the business plan and put it back in play by about year 5. And from there, we continued to build on it. But we always come back to who are we? And we organize sports for youth and adults. And so as we look to create new opportunities or new type of camps, we always want to stay close to that core of who we are. So that's really what today brings, is what are the new, what's coming down the road? What do we envision? What are our trends showing us? And what kind of new ideas do we pick up from traveling around the country or interfacing with other people in our industry.
Absolutely, and you have had a lot of success. Obviously,
Thank you.
You guys are here for 15 years. You've gotten some very nice awards, and you just have a very successful format. So, do you attribute that success to anything specifically?
That's a great question, and I think you're going to have varying answers from business owners. I think the first step, and I really give a lot of credit to small business owners, it's a big leap of faith. It's a high risk, and it can be rewarding, or it can financially hurt you. So I think I grew up in a family that we were entrepreneurial. So I'm thankful that my parents gave me that type of upbringing. But it is taking that step. It's putting your money out on the line. It's having the vision and the I think that gusto to go for it. Now, that's great, and that gets you going the first few years. But I really attribute the success to Kiva to the staff that I've employed. I've got 3 people that have been with me for 10 plus years. The woman who runs Kiva now has been with me for 14 years. So we have this track record of people that stay, that really love what they do. And I think it's important as a business owner to recognize that, and then to step back and let them push forward and let them move and let them grow and give them opportunities to continue to grow and to educate them. I couldn't do it all myself.
Yeah.
There's just no way. We have roughly 350,000 visits annually.
Wow.
How does one person manage that? I'd be a fool to say that I could.
Takes the team.
It does. It's definitely, as much as the team sports that we play, it's team organization behind the scenes.
Very cool. And you guys have so much going on, and I can't believe we're starting to run out of time, so I want to make sure that we talk about a couple of things. You have all kinds of different events, programs, tournaments that you
Correct.
offer,
Yep.
but you're also going to be, on August 1st, you're starting memberships.
Yes.
So tell me
Yep.
about that a little bit, and
Sure.
what that's going to do for Kiva.
Sure. Memberships, like you said, membership starts in our 15th year. It's an annual membership. What we looked at was how do we continue to grow? And in growth, we look at how do we invest monies back into the facilities, essentially creating a better atmosphere for the people that use us. And every year, we're dedicated to upgrading one thing or another. So memberships start individual level and a family level. $15, $25, those monies are going to be used to put back into the facility. And it's actually less expensive to go the membership route than it is to continue to raise prices.
Very great. So membership starting August 1st, all kinds of great stuff going on. Really a wonderful organization that has stemmed from all these great people. And 15 years strong, we greatly appreciate having you on.
Thank you.
Talking about
Thank you,
Kiva.
Jessica.
Hey guys, that's it. We're out of time today. Thank you so much for joining us for Talk of the Town. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time.